I haven't posted a public video in forever, so here we go. For my husband's birthday, I decided I was gonna make him some peanut butter brownies. And I found this low-calorie, low-fat recipe that seemed pretty easy. So, since I get out of work 2 hours before he does, on his birthday, I went to the grocery store and bought all the ingredients I needed, and then didn't actually make the brownies. I had every intention of doing so, and I did make him dinner, which is rare, he's usually the cook, but somehow the brownies, they just never happened. And that was 2 months ago. So now I'm going to try this recipe for the first time on camera because I'm just that kind of masochist. So here are all the ingredients we're going to be using. I'll put a link to the recipe down in the doobly-doo, or you can click on the stuff if you're not on a mobile. Sorry, mobile people. First I want to lay out the substitutions. The recipe calls for white sugar. I only have brown sugar. According to my cookbook, that's okay. The recipe also wants 6 ounces of Greek yogurt. Every container that I found was 5.3 ounces. Do they even sell 6-ounce containers anymore? Step 1, super easy. Toss everything in a blender. Okay, not everything. You're not supposed to put the peanut butter in. Bloop. Bloop. When ingredients are in, here comes the noisy part. Here doesn't come the noisy part. Why are you not doing your thing? Ew. Do you not like me anymore? Are we gonna have a disagreement? I found the problem. There's an on button. This is why Phil usually cooks. I worry entirely too much about bothering people. Dry ingredients time. What are the dry ingredients? This was super good planning, putting the camera directly in front of not only the fridge, but also the drawer where all of our measurement devices are stored. Most of these are normal spoons. This one says just a pinch. I think that's the 1/4 teaspoon. You really should say just a pinch, parentheses, 1/4. Salt. I think this is the first time I've ever used baking powder in my life. Mom, correct me if that's not true. Baking powder. 1 cup granulated sugar. Translation, brown sugar, because you don't buy fancy stuff. Stab the sugar. Stab, stab, stab. You will go in. Oh, jeez. I don't actually know the proper way to do baking powder. What are you? Cocoa powder. I don't actually know the proper way to do this. Do I pour it in? Do I scoop it? It's like the cup is too big to scoop, but the container is too big to pour. Apparently. Cocoa powder. You make them brownies. This is kind of the weird ingredient. Usually brownie recipes call for flour, but a big part of the point of this one is that there's no flour involved. If you could actually find rolled oats that say gluten-free, these are gluten-free brownies. Neither of us are actually gluten-free, it just would have opened up some options for sharing with friends. But let's not kid ourselves, these aren't gonna make it out of the house. In you go. All right, so everything except the peanut butter, because that would be annoying to scrape out. Here we go. You know you want to just take a spoon to your peanut butter. God, peanut butter, stop being so peanut buttery. I didn't mean it, peanut butter. I love you just the way you are. Peanut butter everywhere. Yeah. Technically, this is supposed to be a 9x9 pan. I do not own a 9x9 pan. It was either this or a full cookie sheet or a pie tin, and I didn't want to argue with cutting in a pie tin. So, extremely thin brownies. Oh, I would lick this if there weren't raw egg in it. So while that's sitting in a pan doing nothing, we take the peanut butter, put it in a bowl, because my measuring cup is not microwave safe, and then, shocker, microwave it. And go. Woo, sauce. So wibbly wobbly. Excuse me, spatula. Dripping everywhere. So I forgot to preheat the oven, even though the first step on the recipe was preheat the oven. So now we're preheating. Now we wait 20 to 25 minutes, except probably more because we're at elevation. During that time, they're gonna sit in there and not burn the building down, and I'm gonna go get Phil from work. All right. Oh, yes. Going to be...
It's a thing.
Oh. Happy birthday.
Oh.
You can eat them when they cool down in 2 hours.